Jaylen, you seemed genuinely surprised when Cedric Maxwell called your name for that trophy. Were you expecting it? Like, what was your feeling when you heard your name called?
I wasn't expecting it at all. You know, I don't never win shit, so I was just happy that we won. And give credit to Indiana. You know, they played us tough. I know, like, people think that Indiana wasn't a good team or whatever the case may be. I mean, I thought they were as tough as anybody we've played all season. They were physical, they were fast, they put a lot of pressure on us, so shout out to them and respect to them.
Jaylen, I want to talk about your vocal leadership this year. Obviously, that was something people talked about going in this year, who would kind of be the vocal leader on this team. It looked like you kind of embraced that throughout, kind of motivating teammates, speaking your mind. How did you feel like you took another step there this year and showed comfort in that area? Yeah,
we had some guys leave. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, that void was filled. You know, Marcus Smart, one of my brothers that got traded, he was one of the voices of our team. And when he wasn't here, I wanted to make sure I stepped in and make sure that, you know, everybody felt me and everybody knew what the standard was. And we didn't skip no steps all season. I think we played the right way every single game. I've held everybody accountable, and this is the byproduct.
Jaylen, D. White had the tip in last year, and you know, this year he hits the shot to send you guys to the finals. How did it feel to see him get that moment and send you guys on?
Great shot. You know, we work on that all the time. 2-on-1 reads. They veered it. I was able to get to the paint with Turner on me and just found him. And before I told D. White, yeah, just stay ready, it's coming. And that was just a big shot to put us up 3 and help us advance to the finals.
A number of times this season, Joe's been asked what's changed, and he said time. And he said that time allowed you guys to just figure out how to go about doing things together. How have you guys used time? How have you used experiences to kind of solidify yourselves and get ready for your second trip to the final?
Yeah, I mean, we feel like we're a different team than we were last year and the year before that. I know everybody wants to continue to kind of pigeonhole us to what's happened in the past, but we've had a different team every single year, different coaches. We've had like 3 coaches in the last 5 years, and still people want to, you know, just make it seem like it's the same. Time has gone by, experience has been gained, and I think we are, you know, ready to put our best foot forward.
Jaylen, basically as soon as the second half started, we saw an increasingly aggressive offensive mindset from you. What changed in terms of how you were able to attack their defense? Yeah,
I was playing like trash in the first half. The pace was really getting to me. I feel like I was a step behind. And then I just needed to be a little more patient in the second half and let the game kind of come to me a little bit more. And I did that. I was just trying to get to the basket and use my physicality, but you know, if the game tells you to shoot a jump shot, you got to shoot a jump shot. And so in the second half, I think I made 3 threes, let the jumper fly a little bit more, and that opened some stuff up for me. So sometimes, you know, you just got to be flexible, you got to be versatile, and just the game will tell you what you need to do.
Jaylen, it's been a year of growth for you. You've taken a step forward. You wanted to live up to the contract. But somewhat, there were some statements made about you in recent days, and how do you use the negativity as motivation? How do you view that when that comes out of the blue? You responded. You wanted to know what happened and where it came from, and how do you motivate? How does that motivate you when it seems like there's just the negativity and criticism keeps coming? You just embrace it. You know, at this point, I'm at that phase in my life where I just embrace all forms of negativity or whatever the case is, you know. Some stuff I don't understand. It ain't meant for me to understand it, but I just know who I am and what I stand for. Sometimes makes people feel uncomfortable, and sometimes I miss out on things. I miss out on opportunities, awards, marketing deals, or whatever the case may be. And, you know, at this point, I just embrace it. You know, I am who I am, and I'm going to stand on my beliefs, and I'm one of those people who would die for what they believe in. So I just embrace it at this point, and I'm grateful that I'm able to be in this position, and the energy is about to shift.
Jaylen, your scoring obviously was huge in the series, but the main reason you got that trophy there was big block, big assist at the very end. You've been wanting, I think, to be known as more than a scorer for a while. do you feel like the world sees you as that? And do you feel like you've gone from like believe you could be that to truly being that now?
I think I'm one of the best two-way wings, guards, whatever you want to say in this game. You know, I thought this year I've taken a level and I've increased it. I took the matchup. I picked up guys full court. I chased guys off screens. I battled with bigs, and I felt like I should have been all defensive. And that probably hurt me the most because that's one of the things that I set out in the season that I wanted to be. But as time has gone by and I got to this point, like I stopped caring, and I just embrace. I don't care who sees what, as long as my team knows my value, my city knows my value, my family. That's all I really care about. But I like to set my hat on just being a versatile two-way wing, and can do both at any point in time. And the last kind of 4 minutes of this game, you saw that.
Jaylen, you guys obviously had some big comebacks in the series, some powerful finishes. What do you think you guys kind of learned in these situations, and how can it maybe help you moving forward in the finals?
Execution down the stretch. I thought that we made some big-time plays and some shots. Defensively, I thought we got some good film to be able to see that, break that down, and see where we can improve. Offensively, I thought we spaced the floor well, and I thought we made timely plays. We got a lot of great players in our locker room that made big-time plays. Drew was one game. D. White was this game. Al was another game. JT. We've all been able to take turns just being able to make impactful winning plays, and that's what it's about.
How much did you guys practice late game situations this year? Like how much of an emphasis was that, and was it more than in previous seasons?
Yeah, I think I give credit to our coaching staff. We were very organized this year. We went over a lot of late game situations and stuff like that. We're always trying to think the game, and we got to be in those positions, and everybody talks about what our late game offense looks like. And I thought we got some great opportunities in this series to display that, and we came out on top, so that was great.
Jaylen, can you take us through what happened with the play with TJ?
The play with TJ, where I fouled him?
Yeah.
I was just going for the ball. The game is so fast, just trying to make a play on the ball, and I think I got him in the face a little bit. And, TJ's my guy. I got nothing but respect for TJ McConnell. We talked throughout the year. We talked even before the series, man. TJ is a dog. When I said that some of those guys are turning into Michael Jordan, TJ McConnell is who I was talking about, man. He was like one of the more unstoppable players on that team. So, I didn't mean no harm. I got him in the face a little bit, but rub some dirt on it. Hopefully it'll be all right.
Final two questions, Gary, then Candace.
Jaylen, can you talk about what happened with Myles Turner? Maybe younger Jaylen might have a different response to getting pushed with two hands like that. Can you take me through what happened and what you were thinking?
Yeah, Myles, Myles is a good kid. Let's start with that. And I think, throughout the series, he kind of loses control of his body a little bit and likes to throw his body around. And we got the offensive foul, but, I just was letting them know, just watch it. And I don't think it was nothing, crazy. I didn't push him extremely hard or nothing like that, but emotions is flying. He feel like, he's at home. He got his family watching and stuff. His girl was probably watching, so he had to do something. But, Myles is a good kid, and I've known Myles for a long time. We good friends, so, it's all love.
Final question, Candace.
Jaylen, you talked about the differences between the last couple of years. Besides being older and wiser, personally, how did the moment at the buzzer feel different than the moment at the buzzer 2 years ago in Miami?
I mean, yeah, completely different, from winning to losing. But even in the sense that if we didn't, regardless of the result this year, just internally, I've been able to, focus more on myself in terms of keeping my composure, managing that game anxiety and stuff and keeping your mentality, keep going. Those are stuff that I think from last year to this year that I was able to work on and improve on. So, regardless of the result, I thought this year has been my best year in that regard.
Thank you, Jaylen.
Thank you.